Metal Gear Solid 2 includes over 500 VR missions, and in the Master Collection's trophy list specifically, you need to achieve first place in at least 50 of them in order to claim the In It to Win It trophy. Now, this trophy isn't terribly difficult to achieve. However, what if I told you there was a way to claim this trophy by only playing the missions that you find the most fun or the easiest? Well, it turns out there is a way. By selecting missions in the main menu and entering the first letter for each direction in the Konami code, when you're asked to enter a name, you unlock every single VR and alternate mission to play in whichever order you would like. So as you can see, if you press UU, DD, LR, LR, BA, and then press enter, and for birthday and nationality, you can enter whatever you would like, and then go to OK, you'll notice that every single VR mission is now able to be played. We can skip around. I can go to Pliskin and play VR missions, weapon mode, PSG1 if I would like, as an example. We can now play any single VR mission and alternate mission that we would like in whichever order we would like. So I'm going to be giving you guys my top picks for the 50 easiest and most fun VR missions, as well as guiding you through each of them. Let's get started. So we're going to start off super easy here. We're going to do Raiden, VR missions, sneaking mode, sneaking 1 through 10. And we're going to do this to warm up a little bit. And also it gives us 10 VR missions that we can easily place in first place in and mark 10 off of our list of 50. So let's get started with level 1. Now level 1 is going to be super basic. You don't even need me to explain it, but I'll do so anyway. We're just going to wait for this guard to patrol. And once he does, we're just going to go behind him and into the target. So that is our first VR mission. We can tally that on the top right. 1 out of 50. Sneaking level 2 is also going to be very easy. All we're going to do is walk forward a little bit. Wait till this guy turns around. Then we can CQC him. And then make our way to the goal.
Nice work.
Stage 3 is also going to be very easy. We're going to start off by aerialing over to our right here. Twice. Then one more time to catch up to this guy. We can CQC him here. And then we're going to aerial into this guy before we aerial into the target.
Nice work.
Sneaking stage 4, all we're going to do is we're going to knock on this wall next to us here to get this guard out of our way. Then we're going to throw a magazine to the right here. That's going to make the guard pull away from his route. And then we simply just have to walk into the target.
Nice work.
Next up, we have sneaking mission 5. We're going to start off at the top here, and all we're going to do is simply drop down once we get here. Drop down, mash the action button to climb back up. You're going to wait for this guy to turn around that's in front of us here. You'll pull yourself up as soon as he turns around. From here, you can CQC this guy, and then just simply walk across the loud ground there.
Nice work.
Stage number 6 is going to be very easy. We're going to begin by climbing on this upper level here by pressing the action button. Same thing here. And then we just want to aerial across these gaps. This first one here. Then we can aerial across this way. And then one more time across here. And just drop down and hit the target. Very easy. It's good aerial practice as well. Now for stage 7, what we're going to do is we're going to first aerial over this unconscious guard body here. Then we're going to go to this area that actually puts markings on the ground for your footprints. Just put some here to distract this guy. He's going to see them and get fixated on them, and that's going to create the gap that we need to get behind him. Here, we're just going to aerial all the way down and across this way. And here we can CQC this guy before he turns around, and then aerial to the target.
Nice work.
Next up, we have sneaking level 8. We're going to make this very easy. We're just going to go under this camera here, and we're going to shoot at this guard over to our right. Once he's there, we can go under this camera and shoot at this guy in front of us. Do the top one first, and then the guy on the bottom. And then from here, all we have to do is make our way up to the target, and that's the stage.
Nice work.
For sneaking level 9, the easiest way to do this is first unequip the magazines that you have in your hand. Wait for this first guard to turn around, then walk up to him and CQC throw him. You're going to do the same thing to this guard here. Just throw him. And then from here, you want to walk up, wait for this guy up top to turn around, and then you just walk into the target. Super simple. Now, for the final sneaking stage for Raiden, level 10, what you want to do is you're going to throw a magazine, the magazines that you have currently equipped, into one of these lockers here, and then make your way up this staircase. Once you're here, aerial once, and then drop down here. The guy up top's going to see you, but it's not a huge deal. Just wait with your back up against this wall, and once he passes you, we're going to move forward. So once he's there, you can move forward. What you want to do here is wait for this guy to patrol up, and then all you have to do is simply CQC throw him and make your way into the target.
Nice work.
So that is our first 10 VR missions that we can tally toward our goal of 50 VR missions that we need to place in first place in. Now that we're nice and warmed up, we're going to do Raiden's Eliminate All found under sneaking mode, and we're going to do levels 1 through 10. Once again, because they're very simple, and it gives us 10 more VR missions we can do toward our goal of 50. So the first one's going to be very easy. Make sure you pick up the M9 behind you, equip that, and then you're just going to hold this guy up and take him out, or walking to the target that's going to appear here. Super simple.
Nice work.
Now, sneaking Eliminate All level 2 is going to be very easy. We're going to start off by distracting this first guard here. Make sure you do it up here. Knock on the wall once. Pick up the M9, and then make sure you give yourself a ton of space by walking all the way up against this back wall. Equip the M9, and then you're going to take this first guy out, and then the second guy, and then the third guy. Then all you have to do now is make sure you get to the target as soon as possible, which is located up here, and we are done.
Nice work.
Level 3 is also going to be very simple. Now we're going to distract this first guard here because we want him to walk over to where we are. So knock on this wall and then aerial your way over to the M9. Once you have the M9, equip it, shoot this first guard in front of you, and then switch your viewpoint to the guard that we distracted using the wall. Take him out, and then all you have to do is hold this guy up, headshot him, and then walk to the target, which is going to appear here.
Nice work.
Level 4 is going to be very easy. We're going to start off the same way by distracting this guard here. Just knock up against this wall. Then go the opposite way that he's patrolling. Pick up the M9 and then make your way down to this guard. Hold him up. Headshot him. Very easy. Then make your way up here and hold up this guard. Headshot him. And then from here, all you want to do is just headshot this last guard, who's not even going to see you because you're too far away, before making your way into the target, and we are done. For level 5, what we're first going to do is make sure that the guard on the bridge, on the noisy part of the bridge, sees us. So he patrols toward us. And while he's doing that, we're going to pick up the M9 and we're going to take out some of his comrades down here. First one is here. Second one is here. Third one is here. Now, as you noticed, I didn't really care too much if I didn't headshot that first guy, because we still have to go all the way down here and take out this guy, as well as this guy that's below us here. Take him out. Once you've taken those guys out, that should be everybody. So make your way to the target by dropping down below.
Nice work.
Stage 6. The first thing we're going to do is pick up the M9 by, once again, falling on top of this top portion here. Once you have the M9, you can shoot this guy down below you, then the one off to your left. And then from here, I like to put my gun away and then aerial my way over to this sleeping guard. He's very easy to take out because obviously he's not moving. Then from here, you can aerial across this way and take out this last guard here. Boom. And once you've done that, you can aerial across here and then down to the target.
Nice work.
Now, sneaking Eliminate All level 7 is going to be a bit more involved. The first thing we want to do as soon as we spawn in is go over to this locker here, open it, and then pick up the M9. Once you've picked it up, you can aerial your way to this first guard. Switch to your M9, take him out, and then make your way up to this corner here, where you're going to wait for this guard to patrol past the corner, hold him up, take him out. Now what you want to do is aerial all the way down here just to make it super safe and super easy, and loop back around so we can hold this guy up, take him out, and then we have one more guard to take out, and he's patrolling our way. All we have to do is wait till he patrols, come up behind him, hold him up, take him out, and then make your way to the target.
Nice work.
Now, level 8, we have to go a bit quick, but not super quick, so don't worry. First step, as always, is going to be to pick up the M9. You can aerial to it and then aerial under this camera. The first guard that we need to take out is going to appear to our right. Take him out as soon as you can. Then you're going to take out the guard to your top right. Then you're going to take out the guard in front of you that's patrolling toward you. And then if you can get the shot off here, perfect. Just shoot him once. I would take out this camera here because we're going to pick up some ammo. So we get a bonus for having more ammo when we get to the target. This guy should pass out by the time you get here. And then just go to the target once you're done.
Nice work.
Level 9 is not going to be incredibly difficult. First thing you want to do is pick up the M9 that spawns right next to you, throw it on, and then wait for this first guy to turn around. Once he does, you can hold him up, headshot him, and then walk past him to the second guard, do the same thing to him, headshot him, and then you want to wait around this corner here, just hang out here for this guy to turn around. At that point, you can do the same thing to him, headshot him, or hold him up, headshot him, and then just chill at the target.
Nice work.
Now for the final level, level 10, we're going to get a little tricky here. First thing, as always, is pick up your M9. Once you do, you're going to use your SOCOM, your lethal pistol, shoot at the wall here, and then you're going to climb over this crate. That's going to cause both of these guys to walk over toward you but not see you. Once they're both past you, you can hold them both up. Now you're just going to wait here until this guard patrolling up top passes you by and stops. Once he does, you can take him out very easily. What we're going to do now is take out the guard right in front of us here, and then this one here by holding him up. And once you do that, you're all done. Just hang out at the target.
Nice work.
And that is now 20 VR missions that we have completed toward our goal of 50. Next up, we're going to get into some alternative missions for Raiden. We're going to start off with bomb disposal 1 through 5. Now, bomb disposal level 1 for Raiden is going to be very simple. There's only 2 bombs, and you have 7 minutes to do this. Plenty of time. First thing we're going to do is aerial into this guard in front of us, hold him up, and then take him out. Then we're going to go up to this room here, which you'll recognize as a room that the president is held in during story mode. Once you're here, the bomb's going to be up here right in front of you. So just freeze that before making your way out the way we came. Make sure to re-equip your M9, and then make your way down this way. There's 2 guards down here. One of them is sleeping, so he's super easy to sneak up on, hold up, and then take out. And you can just take his friend out. Walk over this way, up the staircase. You're going to have 1 more guard to hold up and take out, and the bomb's going to be right next to us once you get here. Doesn't matter if he catches you, just take him out. Get your coolant out, and then freeze this last bomb here, and you are done. Bomb disposal level 2 is also going to be very easy. There's only 2 bombs, and they give you 10 minutes to do this, which is plenty of time. Trust me. First bomb is going to be directly in front of us here on top of these lockers. So walk over to the lockers, equip your coolant, and spray it down. Once you've done that, make sure to equip your M9. And we're going to make our way into the engine room and drop down here. And then aerial down the rest of these stairs before holding this guy up and taking him out. And you're going to walk down this way. And the bomb is actually going to be on the opposite side of the staircase here. It's okay if that guy sees you. Just make sure the guy up top doesn't see you. We're going to aerial to try to beat him to this corner over here so we can hold him up and take him out. Once you do that, you're just going to aerial your way over here, down these stairs, and the bomb's going to be right in front of you here. You might get this guy caught in the spray here, which is fine. It actually works out in our favor.
Nice work.
Bomb disposal level 3 is going to have 3 bombs this time with 15 minutes on the clock. The first bomb is going to be found in this left room here, which is the torture room in story mode. And it's going to be found in the sink. So once you find it, equip your coolant, freeze it. Once you're done freezing it, you can re-equip your M9 and then go right back into the room where we spawned. And we're going to exit out the right door this time, which leads to the Arsenal Gear Jejunum. Once we're in the Jejunum, we have one Tengu right in front of us here. If you're quick enough, you can take him out without him causing an alert. There's one more to your left. You can take him out just to be super safe. And then once you're about here, the edge of where the yellow mist is on your radar, you can look up and freeze the second bomb, which should be directly above you. Once you've done that, re-equip your M9 and then head toward the back of the level here. We're going to have one more enemy to take out that is blocking our path to the staircase here in front of us. Once he's down, though, just take the stairs to your left. And then if you want to be super safe up here, you can tranquilize this guy that's crossing the bridge here in just 1 second. There he is there. And that is so you can equip your lethal gun, your SOCOM, and shoot at the camera. Just to make sure that it doesn't catch you. And once you've done that, you're just going to go into the Arsenal Gear Ascending Colon, which is where you meet up with Snake. And the bomb is going to be directly behind you as soon as you enter the room. Just turn around and spray to the top left corner of the door here, and you are done.
Nice work.
Bomb disposal level 4 is going to have 5 bombs this time with 20 minutes on the clock. And the first bomb we're going to take out is going to be in another room. It's going to be directly in front of us. So head straight down from where you spawn. It's going to be the room with all the lockers here. There's going to be one enemy directly in front of us. So do 2 aerials, hold him up, take him out, and then go into the room with all the lockers. You want to open up this locker here. And the bomb is going to be directly in front of you. Once you've frozen this bomb, we're just going to go right back to where we started. Go over this way, down this hallway. You can equip your M9 if you want to get it ready. And now what we're going to do is there's going to be 2 guys hanging out on the staircase. We're going to hold them both up and then make our way around them. So hold them up at an angle, make your way around them, unequip your M9, get your coolant out, and then spray them both. Try to spray in the middle so you get both of the bombs on both of their backs. Once you've heard the 2 clicks, that means they are disarmed and you can continue to the next room. Once you're here, we're just going to go straight down and we're going to equip our M9 and head to the right here. We're going to try to meet this guy at the corner so we can hold him up and take him out. And then the next bomb is going to be tucked in this little corner here up top. Once you have that, just head back down the same hallway this way. You can re-equip your M9 since we're going to take a guard out in just a second. As you can see on the radar, once he patrols up to us, we're just going to hold him up and run behind him. We don't need to shoot him or anything. And head upstairs. Once you're up here, we're just going to head up the next set of stairs. We're going to ignore that guy on our radar there. And then we're just going to wait for these guys to come all the way in and stop. We're going to shoot this first guy, then shoot this next guy. Just be very careful. Make sure you headshot him. Don't miss like I did. And then once you've done that, the last bomb is going to be actually on one of these pans. So get your coolant out and spray at it, and you are done.
Nice work.
Now for bomb disposal level 5, there's also going to be 5 bombs with 25 minutes on the clock this time. And the first thing you want to do is aerial right away, and then you're going to go into the inner portion of strut B. You're going to let this guy see you by running across. Let him pass this corner here, hold him up, and then you can just run past him. You don't have to worry about taking him out. Once you're here, the bomb is going to be above the locker, not in it like it is in story mode. So just freeze it and then continue on to the next map. Once you're here, you're going to hear that cipher right away, so get out your SOCOM, shoot at it 3 times. And then you want to switch to your M9 and take out this enemy in front of you. Before switching to your coolant, and as you can see, the next bomb is on this wall here. Freeze that, and then go into the Strut C dining hall. And once you're here, the bomb is going to be located in the bathroom, but it's not going to be in its usual spot. You're going to go inside and then right away turn to your right, and it's going to be up on this wall here. Now switch to your M9 right away. We're going to take out this guy that's coming down the hallway here. And then we're going to make our way out this exit here to our right. And now for the CD connecting bridge, there's going to be falling platforms that we need to be careful of. We want to take out this guy first so he doesn't get in our way while we're doing our thing. Then you want to go onto the bottom portion of the bridge. And now be very careful. Try to just walk up a little bit and spray this bomb from as far away as you can. Otherwise, you will fall through the falling platforms here, as you can see. Once you've done that, though, just cross the bridge. Be careful not to fall. And then make your way in here to the Strut D sediment pool. What we're going to do here is take out our M9, and we're going to take out this first guy here, and then this second guy on the bridge here once he stops. Just headshot both of them, and then make your way down this way. And the last bomb is actually going to be in this upper portion by the door up on the ceiling in front of us. So walk to about here, turn around, equip your coolant, and then spray up in the air here. And that is the last bomb.
Nice work.
Now we're going to go ahead and do all of the photograph mode with Raiden, so get ready to take some pictures. We're going to do 1 through 6. Level 1 is going to be very easy. We just need to take a picture of that statue, and it is located on the right side of the room here. Try to get it as close as you can, and then it's going to be above this locker. Now for level 2, what we want to do is place a magazine down. That's going to lure a guard over to it, and then we want to take a picture of the guard while he's making this pose. How we're going to do that is by first going down this hallway, waiting for that guy to turn around, and then placing a magazine right here. Once that's placed, we're going to dip back all the way over here, and we're going to take out our camera, and we're going to take a picture of him as he's up in the air. And that should give us what we need to get first place. Now for level 3, what we're going to do is we're going to knock on that wall that you're actually seeing on your screen right now. That's going to cause the one guard in this map to walk over to us. And while he's walking over to us, we're going to get ready with our camera. He's going to be surprised to see us, and that is the perfect moment to take the picture of the exclamation mark. So we're going to walk over to this wall, and we're going to knock on it until he hears it. And then we're going to get ready with our camera, zoom all the way in, or pretty much all the way in. And there's our picture of the exclamation mark. And that's going to give us first place. Now, for level 4, what we need to do is we need to take a picture of the stars, and it's actually not talking about the stars in the sky. We're going to knock out a guard and take a picture of the stars over their head. Wait for this guy to make his rounds around here. You want to punch him once, grab him, let him go, walk forward a little bit, and then nut punch him is the best way that I found. Get your camera out, and then just take a picture of the stars above his head. And if you do it fast enough, you should get first place. Now we need to take a picture of a ghost that's found its way onto the deck, and the easiest way to do that is actually just by dropping down this area here right in front of you. And as you can see, this guy does not have any signature on the radar, which means he's the ghost. So we can just take a picture of him. Very quick, very easy mission. And now for the last photograph level, level 6, we have to find an actual ghost and take a picture of it. The way we're going to do that is we're going to make our way into one of these little side sections here. Make sure you equip your SOCOM. So right here. And then as you can see, there's a light in here, and ghosts don't like that. So take it out. Get your camera out. The ghost is going to come out. Take a picture of it, and you're all done. Now we're going to get into a couple of variety missions with Raiden. The first being variety mission level 1. Variety level 1 is going to test your skills in traversal, stuff like aerialing over gaps, aerialing to prone, making sure you're quick on your feet. This is one of my favorite VR missions ever. So watch out for this mine, then you can aerial here. And once you get to this corner, I like to aerial to prone. You crawl under this little crawl space here. Once you resurface on the other side, just stand back up, climb over this obstacle with the action button, and then clear this gap with an aerial. Try not to fall back down like I did there. And then climb over this, aerial over this big gap here before climbing these obstacles and aerialing over this way. Now, as you can see up ahead, we have a lot of mines here rotating. Make sure that you have the jump before you actually attempt it. Make sure there's no mines in your way. And then once you reach this here, you just want to use the action button to flip over the railing and then aerial to the target here so you don't hit any of the mines, and you are done.
Nice work.
Next up, we have Variety Level 6, which has to do with everyone's favorite kaiju. Now, the objective here is making sure we don't get caught by them or spotted by them. And the way you want to do that is just by aerialing across this first section here till you get to these obstacles. And once you do, just climb up them as quickly as you can using the action button before jumping off of them and then aerialing to prone. Once you're here, you can cross this gap by aerialing. And then make sure you aerial to prone once you get here. And just hide and wait for this kaiju to shift his gaze somewhere else. Once he does, you can cross this gap and then make your way over to this right here, the staircase. Just go up the staircase and then make your way toward the back of the room here as quickly as you can. Make sure you aerial so you don't get spotted through that window. Once you're up here, you can make your way over this way and then up these stairs and back this way. And our target is going to be across this gap here. And you've made it.
Nice work.
Now, we're not done with Raiden just yet. We're going to do some missions with Ninja Raiden. And the first ones we're going to do are sneaking mode, eliminate all, level 1. Level 1 is going to be very easy. We're just doing this so we can warm up with our high frequency blade. So just equip it, make sure you switch it to its blue setting, and then take this one guard out before making your way to the target here.
Nice
Next up, we have eliminate all level 2 with Ninja Raiden. And we're going to do this by switching our blade to blue, waiting for this guy to patrol to the right a little bit, and then slashing at him. You then want to wait for this guy to your left to come around the corner. Make sure you take him out as quickly as you can, and then come up behind this last guard and take him out before making your way to the target.
Nice work.
Now, once you finish level 2, we're actually not going to continue on. We're going to continue to the alternative modes. And then we're going to do elimination mode 1 through 5. So let's get started with level 1. Level 1 is going to be super easy. Make sure to switch your blade to its non-lethal setting. Aerial once, take this guy out. And then you want to drop down on this guy here. Make sure you're above him on the radar. It's fine if that guy sees you, just take him out before he calls in backup. Now this guy's going to see you. Make sure you have your blade up to deflect bullets. Same thing here. Make sure you have your blade up to deflect bullets up the staircase. And make sure you take this last guy out before he calls in reinforcements. Now you need to make your way back this way and to the bottom section to make sure you get to the target here. And once you do, that's the mission. Now, level 2 isn't going to be too difficult at all. Make sure the first thing, as always, switch your blade to its blue or non-lethal setting. And then start taking these guys out. You want to wait until this guy comes out of the room here and take him out. If you don't take him out first, this guy's going to be able to get a call off to HQ before you're able to take him out. Either way, just continue on. Keep slashing away at everybody, and you should get first place. Level 3 is going to have a little bit of strict timing, nothing too crazy. But as always, once you get started, make sure you press square to switch your blade over. You're going to aerial twice, and then you're going to use your radar to line up and make sure you drop down on both of these guys to take them out instantly, as you saw there. Then you want to aerial over to this staircase, make your way all the way up it, and then you want to take out this guy here. Now make sure you aerial over to this last guy that's calling in before he gets to call in. That's where the strict timing comes into play. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. Elimination level 4 with Ninja Raiden is going to be a bit more difficult than most of the VR missions we've taken on thus far. The main reason is because 2 of the guards on this map are equipped with shotguns that are instant kill and instant game over, so just be aware of that. As soon as you switch your blade to its blue setting, you're going to get caught by this camera. I promise it's not going to affect our first place standing. Then you want to aerial over to this area here just to make these guys come to you with their shotguns. And once you've assured that they've used their rounds and they can't shoot you, make sure you swing at them. And then this last guy isn't too dangerous at all. He's got an AK. You just want to take him out before heading to the target here. For elimination stage 5 with Ninja Raiden, what we're going to do is, as always, switch our blade over and then head to this left area here. We're going to aerial off both staircases. And then we're just going to run right at these dudes. Doesn't matter if we get caught. It's not a big deal at all. You can stop them before they radio in. We'll take those 3 guys out. And then once you do that, you want to go over to the left side. And then you're going to take this guy out before he even knows what hit him. And then aerial your way around this area. And take this guy out before making your way to the target, which is, as you can see, is right here. Now, we're not going to let Raiden have all the fun. We're going to switch over to our boy Snake now. And what we're going to do is alternative missions. We're going to do hold-up mode 1 through 5. So starting with level 1, all you have to do here is make sure that you are quick to hold this guy up before he's able to turn around. And I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. So as soon as the mission starts, just head down this bridge here. Hold this guy up at max range. And then make your way to the target. Make sure you don't walk too far into him. You don't have to be right up on a guard to hold them up.
Congrats, Snake.
Level 2 is also going to be very easy. We're going to have 2 guards here. One of them is going to be off to our left as soon as we start. We're going to hold him up first. And then we're going to dip back around and hold up his friend. Just wait around the corner. Hold him up as soon as he comes around the corner. And then head over to the target. Very easy, very fast. Next up, we have Hold Up Level 3 with Snake, and this map should look very familiar as we just took on a mission with Ninja Raiden here. And we're going to go the same way. We're going to go left here. Make sure you don't roll down this staircase or the next one. Just walk down them. And then what you want to do is head over to this first guy here. Approach him at an angle. Hold him up and then stand at this corner here. That's going to make it so the other guard goes and investigates you. He's not going to see you, obviously. Once he gets to that corner, you can hold him up for making your way down this hallway. And then you're going to hold this first guy up here. Boom. And once you do that, you can actually get a 2-for-1 here if you're quick enough. And you are done. Level 4 is going to require a little bit of strict timing. Nothing too crazy, though. You want to roll with Snake here and equip your box mid-roll. That's going to make it so this guy that's on your radar doesn't see you. As soon as he moves away, you want to go hold him up.
Freeze.
Then you want to roll over these grates here. And hold this guy up before making your way over here. Now you want to let this guy see you on purpose. Equip the box and then tuck yourself into this corner. He's going to go investigate you. Once he passes you, you can hold him up and head to the target. Now the last hold-up mission we're going to do with Snake is level 5, and it's going to take place in the Strut B Transformer room from the main story. We have 4 guys to hold up here, and the first 2 that we're going to hold up are going to be in the inner room of the Strut B Transformer room. So make your way in there, and then you want to hold this first guy up, slowly walk over these grates, and hold the next guy up, and then make your way to the exit of the inner room here. As soon as these guys turn around, you want to hold them both up, and you'll get them both, and then you can head to the target, and you are done. Now, once you've done hold-up missions 1 through 5 with Snake, we're going to go right down to his photograph mode, and we're going to do photograph mode missions 3 and 4. Now, level 3 is going to be super easy to do and super fast. The photo that you need to take is going to be found right here in this locker. So once you have it open, just take your camera out and take the picture. Photograph level 4 with Snake is going to feature one of my favorite characters in the entirety of the Metal Gear franchise. And the way to find her is through this door that leads to the engine room. And once you find her, you can position yourself somewhere around here. And as you can see, it's Meryl. And all we have to do now is wait for her to strike that pose. And once she does, we can take a picture. And that'll give us the amount of points that we need for our first place standing. Now, there is no way I could end this video without doing at least a couple of the MGS1 Snake VR missions. But don't worry, we're not going to be doing some of those crazy hard missions. We're just going to be chilling out and doing sneaking mode missions 1 and 2. Now, the main reason why I wanted to do these MGS1 Snake missions is because, 1, they're some of my favorite missions across all of the VR missions found inside of MGS2. And 2, so you guys can hear that awesome remix of Tara or Terra's theme from Metal Gear 1 that was then repurposed for Metal Gear Solid 1 as its VR mission theme. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to knock on the wall at a precise moment here to get this guy to turn around for just a second, enough for us to get to the target. Now, timing is super strict in these missions, so if you want to, substitute these missions for a weapons mode mission or something like that, feel free to. Again, I just wanted to feature these because they're some of my favorite missions, some of the most fun missions for me, and also because they provide a little bit of a challenge. Now, level 2 is going to be very easy as well. It's just going to require a little bit of strict timing and a little bit of patience at the beginning. What you want to do is wait for this first guard here to my right to walk up and then turn around. Then you want to make your way up this way, wait for that guard to turn around near the goal, and then roll into the target once he turns around. Now, I'm sure some of you knew I was going to end it this way, but our very last VR mission that we need to place first place in is going to be X Raiden VR missions streaking mode. Now, what this is essentially a gauntlet where you play as naked Raiden exclusively, and you have to get through 5 continuous or consecutive stages without being discovered. You are only given 2 minutes and 30 seconds with obviously no items and no weapons. Level 1 is going to be very easy. It's the normal level 1 training stage. Just wait for this guy to patrol, go behind him, and then head into the target. Level 2 is also going to be extremely easy. We're just going to get behind this guy right away, and then wait for this guy to turn around before going behind him. We're going to aerial into him and into the target. Next up, we have level 3, which is also going to be pretty easy, but it does require a little bit of strict timing. We want to aerial behind that guy, head over this way, down this hallway, aerial into this guy, and then into the target. That's probably the scariest stage, in my opinion. Level 4 is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to wait for this guy to our right to turn around. Once he does, we're going to aerial down this way, go behind this guy, Once this guy to our left turns around, we can then aerial to the target before making our way to the 5th and final stage of streaking mode. Now what we're going to do here is go up this staircase in front of us, then aerial off this staircase. That guy's going to see us. Now this is very important. We need to be positioned right here. This guy's going to pass us up without seeing us. Once he does, we're just going to aerial our way this way, avoid the camera, go to the right side, and then aerial into the target. That's going to be it for my list of VR missions. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun making it. I also highly encourage you all to check out the remainder of the VR missions that didn't make this video. There's a ton of fun ones out there, so please check them out if you have the time to do so. Either way, thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.